Welcome. My name is Candice Del Castillo, and my goal in this several-part YouTube video is to help those of you who have back issues or struggle with back issues, perhaps scoliosis, arthritis in any area of your body in terms of the joints, any muscle pain, fibromyalgia, and such. People whose lives have gotten smaller from your pain, from the pain you experience. In other words, you can't do as much as you used to be able to do. You don't go as many places as you used to be able to go. Maybe you can't, perhaps you can't play sports anymore, or maybe it's even uncomfortable to play with children. That was my story, and due to an S-curve spine, and you'll notice that throughout some of the stretches we're going to do, my life had gotten pretty small, and I was the perfect description of what I have just aforementioned. What I realized at some point along the line a few years back is that if I pressed in against my pain, the pain I was experiencing, the discomfort level, just a little bit, past where I would normally stop because it hurt, through stretch and safe and gentle motion, I could gain more motion and gain more movement, and I could do more. And I'm astounded at the things I can do today. I actually have a very active lifestyle, and some of it's rather aerobic. None of this that you will see on these several parts are aerobic. However, some of my lifestyle is, and I'm very grateful for that. That's come over a period of years. This is something I want you to be very careful as you do. Really listen to your body. Really take your time with it. Don't hurt yourself. And stay within reasonable bounds. But you will discover that as your body gets used to the motion that you're requiring of it, it will give you more freedom to do things again. You may not be back up to where you were, but you'll be far and away above where you are now. So enjoy these several sets. We're going to keep them in about 10-minute increments, and let's start now. I'm going to put you on a mat, so I want you to lay down on a mat. I have a very thick one here. It's actually quite old. I got this at a thrift store a few years back, and it looks to me like it's from the 60s, I think, from the pictures on it. Then I also have a very fluffy blanket and something for my head here as well. You will need a small pillow for this exercise set also. So just come comfortably down on your back and exhale as you go. Take a few minutes to just get situated here. Inhale. And breathe out. All right. Bring your hands up over your head. And stretch them real high. Reach high on both sides. Just straight up point your toes down and away. Make yourself as long as you can and tuck your tummy in while you do it. It's just going to naturally tuck in. Inhale, hold that. Exhale. Another deep breath. You can do several of those. Now bring your leg up with your hands. Bring your knee into your chest, about to your armpit. Don't be too concerned about your toes being pointed or flexed, but at this point I keep them pointed. In other words, we're not doing a flex here. And drop your knee down, way off to the side as far as it will go. And just cradle that. You'll feel quite a stretch here in the inner thigh. Back in. You can stay there as long as you want. I'm not going to do the full length of time because these are just the initial stretches. But you can stay in these positions as long as you want. Just pause the screen and do what works for you. All right, bring your leg up. And what the goal is here is to keep your legs straight. In other words, before the point where it wants to bend. If that's here for you, fine. Remember, you've got to start somewhere. Start where you are comfortable and then press in and work your way up. For me, it's about here. You can rub the back of your knee a little bit, or just take and smooth it down. Now flex your foot. You're going to really feel that back here. That means you might have to drop your leg a little bit. Hold it. You can either be massaging it the whole time or not. I've just got my hands simply on top of each other here. Flex the other foot too. Point them both, and roll around. Roll to the right and roll to the left. When you bring your leg down, take a pit stop at the knee and just rub out the hip and the top of the thigh there, the outer thigh. Inhale and push your knee away from you while you exhale. Now just breathing regularly, just hold that there. Flex. Point. Flex. And point. Okay, now it gets to go back down to the floor. Always massage out what might be strained from this, what might hurt a little bit, what might feel a little bit overused, or you're just not used to using it for a while, up to this point. This might be new to some of you. Inhale. Again, fingers up as high as you can go, toes pointed down, as far away from your fingers as you can. Inhale. And exhale. This time, keep your hands right along your side. Exhale. Totally relax everything in your body. Nothing's tight. Other side. Bring your knees straight in. Hold that for about 8 to 10 seconds. Then drop it down as far as it will go. Again, another 8 to 10 seconds. We've just done this, so I'm not going to hold these as long. Hold the point your toes straight up. Massage down. Keep the other toe pointed as well. Keep the legs straight, so whatever, again, if straight for you is down here, that's just fine. Now flex. You can do this for up to 8 seconds, 10 counts, 12, whatever works comfortably for you. I think I would start at about 4 and then build that up to 6 and 8 and 10 and so forth. On your way down, bring the knee up on the other leg and push this knee back. Inhale, exhale. And just with regular breathing, hold it there for about 4 seconds or 4 counts. You can hold that longer as time progresses. Bring both legs down and again, massage them out. And one last time up here. Hands up, toes down. Really make yourself as long as you can, high up and low down. Inhale really tight and exhale. Completely relax everything. Now, left hand, take your right hand and put it over your four fingers, flex your feet up, and with this straight elbow, bring your fingers back as far as you can. You can hold that for longer if you want. I'm not giving the full length holds. You can do this at your own comfort level. When you turn it the other way, point your toes. Very important to keep the wrists as limber as possible. Think of how much you do with your hands every day, just even in writing or typing alone, not to mention housework, driving, walking your dog, whatever you have to do. Okay, we're going to stop there and pick it up in the next portion.